Good morning, everyone. Today is May 24, 2019. Current time is just about 7 o'clock Pacific time in the morning. So I have, I just want to explain a little bit on this USD JPY. Let's see the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, I just draw a new zone. This market should move around in this area. It's really hard to figure out what to do, so I don't have no trading plan on it. And this is a new pair I just added for because somebody asked me to do that. And I want to explain a little bit. And some people ask me, hey, do you deal with gold and oil? And I will explain this to you. I will only do this analysis or trading plan based on my real account trading. I will not do. I haven't switched. This is my real account. I haven't switched the language. Every time I change language, they lock me out. I just make a Chinese analysis, so when I come back, you don't see it's a real. But if you go back to check my another Chinese, you can see this is a real account. So I only do this analysis based on my trading. So that's make me more responsible, not just like a big talker, talk about this and that. I don't even do it. I don't even touch it. I use my real account. Then I trade. If my analysis is bad, I'm accountable to the loss, and then I also suffer the loss. So that's. If you ask me to do something else, if I trade, then I will do it. Otherwise, I won't do it. All right. So this is USD JPY. I don't have no order yet. On this one, Euro USD, I do place a sell limit 1.12025. I place this sell limit. And the reason I place this sell limit at this point is because I have another zone right here. Then 20 pix stop is the stop is a little bit above this on the top of this zone. So I want to make sure it's a little bit safe for my stop. So that's 20 pix stop, 1.12025. You need to calculate the spread. You see my spread. Oh, you cannot see here. It's about 0.2. So my life account has a better spread than this one. All right. My take profit is 49 pip. Always put a stop. I cannot always be right. All right. So and after I review this 3 past months analysis, I find out my success trading ratio is about 10 past to 20%. It doesn't mean I get stop out 80-something%. It's not. It's because many of my order cannot be filled. I was a little bit too conservative to trade. I think about that last night. After I review all my status, I say, should I trade a little bit aggressive? I come out with no, I cannot keep one trading right now. I have many order won't fill more than 80% of my analysis level can fill, but we think the 20% or less than 20% order fill. My success rate, my winning rate is about 70-something%, but that is not the right number. Okay, don't count I guess 70% winning ratio, because some of them I move my stock to break even or a little bit profit, they count as a win. To me, it's a no win. So minus that, my win and loss is about 50-50, just about 50-50. I mean, the win, I at least reach 1 time or 2 times of my risk. That is my real winning ratio. However, my lose is 1, right? 1%, 2%, it doesn't matter. I always calculate that. Use this trading wheel. You can always calculate your risk percentage. However, my lose is only 1 time of my risk. or less. Sometimes I close it before I reach 20 pips. So that means in the long term, my current trading strategy will work. This and also the most important things, you can probably really trust to trade with me, because once I have this new direction, my approach currently is totally new than what I have done the past, let's say 14 years. Okay, I started trading in 2004. So it's totally new approach. So my mind is so easy. I'm so relaxed. If I miss trade, I know it will give me another opportunity. So I'm not chasing the market. If I get stopped out, I don't get back. I don't trade emotionally. I was a really emotion person. I try to train myself to be disciplined, and it never work. It never work. But this one, I don't need that anymore. I trade really consistently. I have a lot of losing trade, but I lose losing the control, and then I have a winning trade. My winning trade is always bigger than my losing trade. So just want to share this couple of things. This approach is totally new. I don't believe anyone used this approach. Nobody used this approach so far. This approach is the easiest thing for my past 50 years. Okay, I probably do this in 1 year. The past 40 years, 50 years, only 1 year, I'm so relaxed and so confident. It's not because I trade well. It's because I understand this market, this approach makes me, I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to train my son once he graduates to use this strategy. Okay, because before I don't want him to touch it. All right, if you trade it, you don't want your next generation get into these trouble things. Right, it's a lot of trouble. And however, this is different. I believe everybody can make this easier. You have a lifestyle. You don't screw to this screen 20 hours a day, and you don't have an emotion because you win. You're so exciting. And when you lose, you're so done. No more. It's always your emotion is really consistent. My emotion is really consistent. So I consider to pass these things to my next generation. So that's how I think my system is good. If I pass this to my next generation, then this is really, really good. Right? So otherwise you won't do it. I just, for a little bit, conclusion, I want to share with you why I trade, why I do this, why I share this with you, why I don't share another idea with you. And this approach, this new approach, totally new. And hopefully you enjoy it. My order may not be filled, and however, if you feel, prepare for the 20 pip loss. All right, so if you don't prepare the loss, don't trade with me. I'm not like don't put the stop and then just let it run against me or whatever. If I do wrong, I admit it right away and I see if I can make a lot of correction emotionally. Not my system. I don't need to change anymore. I don't need to twist it. It's perfect, and only the person operating this system need to improve. All right, thank you so much. And you have a nice long weekend, and I see you next week. Bye now.